Well, hi and welcome everyone. Right now we should be looking at the live charts of the E-mini and the NASDAQ. You can see right now as we speak, if you're trading the E-mini, you want to be short. If NASDAQ keeps going lower, you're going to see a sell signal on that chart as well. All right, so we've had some pretty good moves here in the market today. See the E-mini and NASDAQ made a big move up here this afternoon. But currently, E-mini has a sell signal. All right, so let me just show you how our charts function. I know a lot of you are NaviTrader members in the room. We're getting a lot of NaviTrader members and guests in this room. Right now, we've got a chart up of the E-mini, and here we had a buy signal. And right now, we're just letting the system manage the trade. We've got a trailing stop on this chart. My opinion on what we offer here at NaviTrader, if you only used our trailing stops by themselves, what we offer is extremely good value. All right, so you can see the charts are moving up on green, so the trailing stops being managed automatically. And we'll come back to the live charts here in just a few minutes. For anyone just joining us, we're moving down on the E-mini. We'll have to come back and look at that chart here in a minute. All right, so E-mini, green arrows are buy signals. The green line underneath the price bars is the Navi PM signal line. And here we're kind of consolidating. And now we broke up out of that consolidation. And again, the chart, these trades being managed automatically. All right, so we came down, hit the trailing stop. So we'll come back to the live charts here in just a second. All right, so you can see the E-mini made this move down. Right now, it may be going back to the upside. We'll see. All right, so E-mini chart. Here we have an up move, pull back, up move here, pull back, up move, move down. If we go back higher here, you could get a new, possibly a new buy signal on the E-mini if we keep going higher. All right, so we'll just keep the live charts up here today so everyone can see our charts under real-time market conditions. Big turnout here in the room today. We do offer these charts on a multi-year subscription. All right, so we've got people using our charts all over the world. All right, so right chart is the E-mini. You can see the E-mini, we move down. If we keep moving up, you would hit a trailing stop and you'd be out of that short position. Left chart is the NASDAQ. You can see the NASDAQ right now just kind of consolidating at this level. All right, so a little bit about our charts. You can see they're color-coded, green bars for an up move. The bars with the gold frame are consolidation bars. All right, so E-mini made that move down. Right now it's actually moving back up again if it continues. All right, so E-mini made a move down. If you look on the right side of your screen, you see the E-mini is actually moving back up again. All right, so huge turnout. We usually get about 1,300 people registering for these events. All right, so I open up this room so people can see these charts under real-time market conditions. All right, so again, we offer these charts on a multi-year subscription. And we just did a webinar with NinjaTrader very recently. We did have a special. If you're interested in taking advantage of that special, let us know. Just either email us, send an email to support@navitrader.com, or you can call our 800 number. All right, so E-mini, currently price action on the E-mini is moving up. We'll see if the NASDAQ continues up as well. All right, so E-mini, right side of your screen, see the E-mini is currently moving higher. All right, so big turnout. If you have friends who you think may be able to benefit from these tools, tell them about us. They can send an email to support@navitrader.com. We'll make sure they get invited to upcoming these live sessions that we do. I run a real-time room Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and the objective of the room is to do training. Room's open from 9 to 11 Eastern. All right, so 9 to 11 Eastern, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All right, so right now what we're getting on the NASDAQ and the E-mini is really consolidation. You can see that because we're getting these gold frame bars. Now, one of the big keys to your trading is going to be risk management. For anyone that's new to trading, I do recommend the micro futures. Okay, so micro futures on the NASDAQ is the MNQ. Micro futures on the E-mini is the MES. Right now we're getting consolidation on E-mini and NASDAQ. So what's going to happen is we'll either break up or down out of this consolidation. That's going to be the likely move. All right, so NASDAQ and E-mini currently just in a consolidation. See some questions. How do I get more information on our membership? Best thing to do is either call our 800 number. The 800 number is in the chat area. Or you can also email us at support@navitrader.com. That's also in the chat area. All right, so right now you can see on the chart we're getting these consolidation bars. Consolidation bars are the ones with the gold frame. So if we break, whichever way we break out of this consolidation is going to be the next likely trend. All right, so whichever way we break out of this consolidation is the next likely trend. All right, so here is our trade finder also. Okay, so Trade Finder is a very good tool. It's very helpful if you're looking at multiple markets especially. And usually the market will trade in the direction of momentum. So right now we've had upward momentum now. That could change very quickly. We'll see if that continues. So we've had this momentum. These first two columns are monitoring two different chart time frames. On momentum, we have been moving up with up momentum. So that is typically the most commonly the direction of the market is the direction of that momentum, which is green for up, red for a down move. Yeah, so I see a lot of people asking about our membership. How do you get information on getting started with our program? Like I said, best thing to do is either call our 800 number or send an email to support@navitrader.com. All right, so right now, again, on the NASDAQ and E-mini, you're getting these yellow gold frame bars, and at some point we'll break up or down out of this consolidation. That's going to be the next likely move. All right, so that's what's happening right now in the market. All right, so again, our charts, you can see are color-coded, green bars for an up move. The green line underneath the price bars is the NaviPM indicator. You can use that as a trailing stop. NinjaTrader version 8, you can attach an order to an indicator. So in a long position, your trailing stop is going to be a sell stop. In a short position, the trailing stop is going to be a buy stop. Okay, so here's 1 day of trading where we had a down move, followed by an up move, followed by a down move, followed by an up move and down move. So 5 different turns in the market. All right, so you can see the E-mini was consolidating, but it's broken up out of the consolidation so far. So the current likely move on the E-mini would be to go higher. We'll see if that continues. All right, so E-mini had been consolidating. You can see right now it's moving up. See, E-mini and NASDAQ are very correlated, so NASDAQ is also currently moving somewhat higher. All right, so you can trade any market with these charts. We've got people in just about every continent. I don't have people in Antarctica, but other than that, every continent is running these charts for various markets. All right, so the NASDAQ is still consolidating. If the NASDAQ breaks lower, I would expect the E-mini will come back down as well. All right, so as traders, we're all emotional in our trading, and one of the things that will help you to overcome your emotions will be to have a systematic way of managing your trades. All right, so the line underneath the price bars is the NaviPM signal line. Now that line is adjustable. I'll just show you that. Okay, so that line is adjustable. You can make it closer to price or wider away from price just by adjusting the parameters. All right, so NASDAQ and E-mini are still consolidating. Haven't really decided which way they're going to go at this point. Right now it looks like E-mini still moving up at this point. All right, so that's the live charts. All right, so I see a question too in the room. Can we use these charts on other instruments? Yes, you can use them on anything, anything that you have data for. I'll show you some different examples of that in just a second. Here's a chart on the 6E, that's the Euro futures, 5-minute chart. So here's, instead of using Renko or volume charts, you can use these minute-based charts. Here's a chart on the Dow futures. By the way, there is a micro contract for the Dow. It's the MYM. Here's crude oil, CL. You can also trade the MCL. Another chart on crude here, chart on gold. We have a lot of our users trading gold. in trading the currencies, as well as the stock index futures. There's a chart on the NASDAQ, the micro NASDAQ. All right, so one of my favorite trade setups is when you get two simultaneous signals on correlated markets. So simultaneous signals on correlated markets. So here's a NASDAQ and E-mini that both gave us a signal at 12:16 p.m. Here's the NASDAQ and E-mini with signals at 8:19. All right, so here we're back on the live charts. All right, so NASDAQ and E-mini still moving up. It's still moving up. All right, so one of the things that we need to do as traders is to have a system. And what we've done here at NaviTrader is built a system into the chart. You can see here I've got the automated signals. Okay, the price bars on our charts are called Navi bars. The Navi bars are an indicator. So it's one of the 8 indicators you get with our program. Navi bars, the line above the price bars is the Navi PM indicator. The buy and sell signals are also generated by the Navi PM indicator. And the bars with the gold frame are consolidation bars. Okay, so if you break below a consolidation bar, generally you're going to go lower. If you break above a consolidation bar, you're generally going to go higher. All right, so here we're on the here we're on the live market. So you can see we're still in a consolidation at this point on NASDAQ and E-mini. All right, I see some more questions in the room. One question I get is how do we choose these specific Renko bars? We do that through two ways. One through testing and also through just observation of these markets. Okay, so I've been trading for quite a few years, and of course seen these markets trade pretty much every tick for a number of almost 20 years now. I see a question, will this work on time-based charts? Yes, I did show you an example of that a few minutes ago. I'm going to show you again. Show you a 5-minute chart of the euro. Okay, here's a chart on the euro using a 5-minute chart. I see a question, does this only run with the NinjaTrader platform? Yes, we run exclusively with the NinjaTrader platform. So you'll need to have NinjaTrader. And to trade live, of course, you have to have a funded account. See a question, can I run it on more than one computer? Yes, you will. With your membership, you're going to get a license for up to 2 of your own computers. All right, so E-mini and NASDAQ at this point still going higher. All right, so market's still moving up. You can see we did consolidate, but so far no real downside break on that consolidation. I see a question, do we get in right when we get the signal? Yes, you can get in when you get these signals. I see a question on how the trailing stops work. I'll show you an example of that. Let's just take this E-mini chart on the right. Okay, so let's say you're into a long position and you want to use a trailing stop. Your trailing stop on a long position is going to be a sell stop order, and you'll need to have ChartTrader running to do this. So we'll put on ChartTrader. I'm going to right click on the chart, left click on sell stop. So I've got a sell stop order in. I'm going to hold down my control key, left click on the sell stop, left click on attach, click OK here. And now the stop is attached to the signal line. All right, so the market moves up, it's going to move that stop up automatically. If it comes down, it's going to hit the stop. And if we're into a long position, it would exit the long trade. All right, so that's the trailing stops. See a question on what time frames work best. Well, what I'm showing you here right now are Renko charts, which are actually not a time frame. Renko charts are a form of a range chart. All right, so like I said, through a lot of back testing and observation of the markets, we've determined that certain charts work better than others. And that's what we teach in our program. Now, when you become a NaviTrader member, what we do is actually set up your entire chart workspace for you and answer any questions you have either on our indicators or on the NinjaTrader platform. We do also offer unlimited support. So if you need any help, you can either call us on our 800 number, you can send an email to support@navitrader.com. We also have the ability to connect up directly with your computer and provide support that way as well. Okay, so I'm going to monitor the room for the next 10 minutes or so. Again, we do these sessions so people can come in and see the charts under real-time market conditions. Yeah, I see some more questions on our special and how to find out more information on the special and pricing. The best thing to do there is just either call our 800 number or send an email to support@navitrader.com. Also, for anyone who would like to speak to me personally, just let us know. I'll be glad to arrange a time to do that. And again, right now you can see the NASDAQ's continuing to go higher, and the E-mini is really in a consolidation. But typically, NASDAQ and E-mini are going to be very correlated. I see some questions on, do I take all the signals, or how do you know which ones to take? Well, for one thing, I like to see both these charts showing me the same thing. Okay, in other words, green on both charts or red on both charts. As far as taking all the signals, everyone has their own style of trading. What I like to do is set a goal for myself. Each day, if I've hit that goal, I'll actually quit trading. I don't necessarily need to trade all day. All right, so again, if you have any other questions, just type them in. Type in your questions. Be glad to answer them for you. See, the market made a fairly big move down early in the day, but since about 10:40 or so, it's actually moved up ever since. Actually, it was a little later than that. Yeah, about 10:40. Like I said, for anyone who would like to get started, just let us know. Or if you still have any questions, just let us know that as well. All right, so huge turnout here today. Appreciate everyone joining us. If you do have friends who you feel like could benefit from attending these webinars, typically we do about 3 of these a week in the afternoon under real-time market conditions, so people can come in and see the charts. And all they have to do is send an email to support@navitrader.com or call our 800 number. We'll make sure they get added to our list of attendees, or invitees, I should say. I want to thank everyone for joining us. Again, if we keep going lower on the E-mini, you would actually get a new sell signal. All right, so E-mini chart, you can see did make a little bit of a pullback, but is so far broken above that consolidation. So E-mini is still continuing to go higher at this point. All right, so I see a lot of people asking about pricing and our program. Just either send an email or call us on our 800 number. Everyone have a great day.